Well, hello everyone. This is Robert, taking another few minutes here to update Defenders of the Realm. I believe I made a mistake in an earlier turn. Unfortunately, I don't think I will be able to take it back and undo what I did, but there was a bit of text here in the book that I neglected to see, and it's in the evening step here. If you look around the area where that's underlined, step 2, it says if you have more than 10 cards, you need to discard back down to 10. That's during your evening step when you're drawing cards. So I believe my rogue, Buffy, in a previous turn, when she was at the inn and collected all those cards, I believe she had too many. So I will keep that in mind in the future. We'll just chalk that up to me learning the game this time. But the key here is for me to have a good time, and I am, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. But for any of you that are learning the game like me, please keep that in mind. That was an error, and you can only have a maximum of 10 cards in your hand. So I'm going to pick it up with the Dwarf now. Remember that in the previous turn, the heroes fought together at Seabird Port to defeat the undead general. And the rogue is now the slayer of the undead. But the Dwarf is up, and I'm looking. I think I'm going to have him take a path down this way. I kind of want to take him over here to Fire River so that he can complete his quest. So the first thing we need to do is turn over his life tokens and get him moving. This quest card says that if I can get down to the Fire River and search, I might be able to find this special war banner. I need to roll 3 dice, and any 5 or 6s will allow me to find that. And the good thing about that is that in the future, if I battle a general, if I've got this banner, I can ignore the wounds and other effects of losing a battle with the general. So that would be nice. That would allow me to sort of keep harassing the general even when I'm not 100% sure if I can take him down in one turn. So, I think I want to get that as soon as possible. So, since we defeated the undead general last turn, let me start by turning over 1 life token and taking an action to ride a horse. So I'm going to put this over in the discard pile, and I'm going to ride a horse 2 spaces. So my dwarf is up there. He's going to ride a horse right through these minions, even though I would love to stay and battle them. We're going to stop here. And I believe I'm going to discard another one and turn over another life token to ride again. Another 2 spaces. 1, 2. That gets me to the Fire River. Alright. I'm there. Now I can spend another action and look for this banner. I get to roll 3 dice for this. Let's see if we can find it. Remember, if I fail, this quest is gone, and I have to replace it with a new one, so I can't continue to search for this. I only get 1 shot. 3 dice, 5 or 6s, and I get it. And we've got a 6. I'm happy about that. We've got this banner. The dwarf has it. That's good. I mean, I don't have any experience playing this game, but just reading the the card text, this seems like a good one to have. So that's completed. Maybe I'll put this on the bottom of my life token piles here. And I draw a new quest card. What's next for him? This one says Scout the General. Travel to the Undead Champion's location and spend an action scouting. I think that one can't work because we defeated him already. Let me take a look at the rule book and see what I do. Yeah, it just says that when you have a quest card that cannot be completed, it's discarded. So this one can't be done because Varkalak was defeated. So let's draw a new one. And this says, Elf Envoy. Convince the elves to send warriors. You're going to have to do this in Heaven's Glade. So I'll need to take a look here at the map and see where Heaven's Glade is. But I might be able to go there and have my dwarf talk to the elves. For any of you familiar with role-playing games or other literature, even Lord of the Rings, elves and dwarves aren't exactly best friends. So this is a little humorous. But let's see, what is it now? Heaven's Glade. Well, Heaven's Glade is a little busy at the moment. It's got 2 green minions, a tainted crystal, and a dragon, the Dragon General on there. But that's where I would need to go to have my dwarf try to persuade the elves to help. So who knows, maybe a dwarf going into the elven forest might be a gesture of good faith and trust, or extreme desperation. Alright, dwarf, you've got 2 more actions available to you. Let's take a look at your cards. And you do have some green cards. You've got, I guess you could travel. No, can't do that. Just looking at the, let me look at the gate ones. Some of these gate cards allow you to just go right to those locations. Blood Flats is way over that way. That might be good if I were attempting to take on the Demon General. And maybe that's not such a bad idea. All my heroes are sort of over there anyway, somewhat close to him. I wonder if that's what I should do. Blood Flats. Alright, let's do that. Let's turn this over and take a magic gate. A magic portal will transport us over to the Blood Flats location, which is right here. So our dwarf pops out of nowhere and surprises these 2 red minions. He's going to spend his last action to attack both of them. So there are 2 he's in battle with. Let's see what he needs. To defeat the demons, he needs a 4 or higher on his dice. And he fails. He doesn't kill either one of them. So they successfully evade the dwarves' attacks. And I am out of actions. So what we have to do now is the dwarf has armor and toughness. He gets to ignore 1 wound, but because he's ended his turn on a space where there are 2, one of those minions, I believe, successfully strikes him for a point of damage. So we need to take one of these and sort of put it in a separate pile, indicating that that one needs to be healed. Well, I believe that will finish his morning step. Let's go into the evening step where the dwarf will draw 2 hero cards. We've got those. Hand size should be definitely less than 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you're wondering what that special card was, it's going to grant me 2 red dice against the red general, but it also allows you to remove all the tainted crystals from one location. So I'm hanging on to that to see which one will be the better choice. Darkness spreads. Let's see, I need to draw 2 of these. One to process it regularly. Ooh, I drew the Monarch City one again. Place 1 minion of each color that has minions adjacent to Monarch City. This is not good because that means we're going to have to place a black minion and a green minion in the city. So that's bad. Very bad. After we do this, we need to reshuffle the decks. I just shuffled them, but it's time to reshuffle again. Okay, the decks have been reshuffled. We need to draw 1 more card, and this is for general movement only. The demon, what is it? Balazarg is going to move to Bounty Bay, but that's too far away, so he's not going to move. So that's good. That one didn't hurt us very much. Well, that's going to bring the dwarf's turn to an end. The bad thing here is that we've got 2 minions in Monarch City. If that number gets to 5, then the city will be overrun by the evil minions, and we will lose the game. So yet another way the heroes can lose. Next up is the wizard. Thanks.